What up? What up? We are here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. Boom. What up? What up? Make sure that is off. Yes, 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 yes. Boom, boom, boom. What up? What up? What up? We're here. We are here. We are here. Appreciate you, Lolita. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Supernatural. I was watching one of their cons, and Jared Padalecki had a hat, and I was like, I like that. Here we are. Here we are. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are live. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, dodgeball. Okay. Okay. I like dodgeball. Appreciate your live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just doing the last member stuff. We are live. John, what up, buddy? Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom. What's the subject for this evening? Well, we're talking about obviously the JDM Islam fight. I think it's very interesting. UFC channel on YouTube put out a thing to, breaking down like the last few fights of JDM and Islam, or not breaking down their fight marathon. So I watched a lot of that today or last night after the live, and then we're gonna talk about UFC Paris. Not too much, not too much. Slam a ton today. Everybody else is passed out, so we're gonna have some fun talking about some fights. Like I said, Paris is coming up soon. I can't wait. Can't wait. Contender Series tomorrow, of course. But we are all here for UFC Fight Night. 11 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I will be live. 14 fights. And it's a good one. JDM versus Islam, how do you think they will match up size-wise? I think a lot of people are going to be surprised how big JDM is. Or not JDM, Islam, Jesus. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised how big he is. So I think Islam's going to be, people are like, oh, he's not that much smaller. If he's even smaller. Because he's 5'10", 70.5-inch reach. JDM, not big, really, at all. 18-2, he is 5'11" with a 73-inch reach. So I have a 2.5-inch reach, but again, JDM, if Islam has to strike. Did you know Jack isn't actually his first name? His first name is Giacomo. I'm not kidding. This weekend starts at 11 a.m. Yes, it does. Islam walks around at 190, I think. Yeah, he's big. He's big. He's a big boy. Yeah, so I think like a 2.5-inch reach, which again is a little weird for me because I feel like Makhachev strikes longer than a 70.5-inch reach. That's Italian, I think. Oh, that's Italian. Islam Makhachev's given name. Let's see what this. Hold on. Let's see what this fucking thing is. Let's see. Translate. To Islam Makhachev. Okay. Again, if you guys can, slap that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps so much. Pushes the stream out more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. I can't wait. November. Oh. Oh. And then, like I said, won't retire, but I mean, his UFC belt is a pipe dream. I mean, Robert, did you think you were going to get the belt back? That seems crazy to me. Thoughts on Kai, new opponent? I heard that Faraz Zayam is out. Obviously, I put on the community page. Let me look at him real quick. I seen him, and I was like, oh, okay. All right. Do they have... Oh, they don't have it changed yet. Damn. It's not, obviously not Faraz Zayam. Kai Fernandez. Boom. I seen it be announced. Let's see. Hit that like button, absolutely. Kai or Kaio? I think Kaio wins. Or Khabib or Conor? What? Khabib destroyed Conor. What are we talking about? I think Kaio beats Imavov. Oh, I also think Manel Kape beats, Manel Kape beats Brandon Royval. Gotta be honest. Yeah, I guess the fight's not actually official. Okay. I remember seeing something about it, but I guess not. Guess not. Oh, Kai Fernandez, not Kai Borello. Kai Fernandez, who was fighting for Zayam. I put on the community page. He lost his grandma. So, yes. Yeah. Hardwick. Thank you. That's who I seen as a potential matchup. I think I might have even put it on the community page as well, because I think Kev put it up there on Twitter, but it's not 100% announced right now. If it's true, I still like Kai Fernandez to win. I like Hardwick, but I actually think it's going to take him a few fights to get into rhythm, to be honest. But I do like Hardwick, but I really like Fernandez. I think he's really underrated. Maybe not like top 5, but I like him top 15. I like him. I'm pretty high on Fernandez. Shoot, I got sunburned. I can feel it because my shirt's hitting it. Who do you got in Yuri versus Khalil? Khalil. I think Yuri makes too many mistakes and gets hit a little bit too much for a guy like Khalil, who is a sniper. And he's very accurate. He has good power. He's fast. Yeah, I like Khalil. I do think if anybody can make Khalil look weird, it's Yuri at times, because Yuri's so awkward. So, it's a weird matchup. Great, but weird. Yeah, that's why I haven't put up a freaking short of the Hardwick Kai matchup, because it hasn't really been announced yet. Not really, not yet. But I appreciate you guys being here. Please slap that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Appreciate you. Khabib Conor talk. Why the heck are we getting that talk? What the? Yeah, 14 fights at 11 o'clock in the morning. I think the worst matchups on this card is Bannon, Hughes, Tybora. I think that's probably it. JDM will win, man. You are tripping. I'm tripping because I think Islam is gonna win. What are you talking about? He's done better everything than JDM. JDM went to war with fucking went to war. Nice beanie and beard. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't know if that's Bannon is not UFC material. I agree. I agree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that the actual MMA guru? Dude, that's sick. Appreciate you, buddy. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you. Islam will win. His experience is too much. Yep, and I think JDM makes a little bit too many mistakes on the ground. And I think Islam only needs one time, and he makes a mistake on the ground, and he submits him. Mark Whelan, JDM is a dog. Yes, he is. Is he a real MMA guru? Yes, he is. He absolutely is. I looked it up. That's pretty fucking cool, man. If John fights at White House with Tom, who wins? No problem, man. JDM TKO. Ooh, interesting. Okay. It's very possible. The thing that worries me a little bit is I don't think JDM has like one punch power. He has great boxing combinations and all that stuff, but I don't think. Again, he went to war with Bilal, so that worries me because like Bilal is not a great boxer. He's not great at stand up. He's good at chain wrestling, and JDM. Whether he won or not, I thought he won. I think at least 4 rounds. I mean, he hurt him in the 5th, but it's cool. But he also was taken down. I like in scrambles Islam finding the submission, but JDM's good. Again, thank you so much, MMA Guru. Thank you. That's fucking cool, man. Thank you. I was here, Sky Dude. What's up? Low-key, I also think Islam beats him, but you can't factor out JDM's size. JDM is a proper middleweight. Okay. I don't think JDM's a middleweight. I don't think JDM's that big. He's perfect at 70. Guru impression of, nah, I'm kidding. Hey, dude, what's up, man? Islam wrestling is so overrated. Islam's wrestling is overrated? How? He grabbed Dustin Poirier's leg, spun him around, and then submitted him immediately. Like, I just don't understand how it's overrated. Burns said JDM hits the hardest and ever hit hurts, punishes you in every long run. I mean, that's interesting. It's really interesting. What's next for Islam if he gets smashed by JDM? He still fights in the welterweight division. I don't think he goes anywhere. I think he still stays in there. What is he gonna do? Go back down to 55? I think that would be awful for his career. Awful. Absolutely awful. Not going back. No. He's at 170, whether he wins or not. Topuria is going to have to go up if he really wants to fight him. But again, he has to fight more people in the division. He can't leave the division he started in. Obviously, he already moved up, but he can't leave that division. Or he can't leave this division like he did the previous division. He can't do that. Smile, bro? Oh, I'm happy. We're talking about fights. Topuria too small for 170? Yes. Never seen Islam enter the flow state. JDM entered against Bilal. Craig Jones, unorthodox BJJ is answer the day. Chain wrestling, you can't compare Dustin, old grandma hips to a young prime in JDM. I mean, there's an argument there for sure, but the problem is like he still makes mistakes on the ground. You seen how fast he submitted Renato Marcano, who is good on the ground. I mean, it took Marcano making one mistake, and he locked in a Darce. So it's those things that worry you fighting the guy like JDM. If JDM stuffs all the takedowns, he's really good with his takedown defense and the scrambles and all that technically, well, then he probably boxes up Islam. But Islam's still a good striker. The truth is JDM has the punches chance on catching Islam, but the reality is Islam is 7 to 10 chances of winning. And JDM has 3 to 10 chances, in my opinion. That's fair. I want Topuria versus Arman so bad. I mean, sure, I don't think Arman is the best matchup for Topuria. I actually think Max at 55 is the best. I like Max at 55, and he was doing really well in the first matchup. Have you seen comments saying how Islam's wrestling is a million times better than a Bilal? That's why it's overrated. I am not denying it's bad, or saying it's bad. Islam's wrestling is more dominant than Bilal. Bilal is a very good chain wrestler. Islam's good at getting like takedowns and then turning it into something. Bilal doesn't typically get his first shots. He just doesn't. Appreciate you guys though. So how much would you say I would bet on Islam winning? I mean, it's so hard. I would figure out like inside the distance. I would say Islam to win within the first 3 rounds, because I think that's when if he wins, that's when he wins. JDM is young. I mean, I think he's, 29? I don't think he's crazy young. Obviously, 29 is young, but let me see. He is 28, so he'll be 29 in September. Like I said. Yeah, JDM boxing is better than Islam's. Sure. But Islam still has power. He still has decent boxing. His boxing too good. He got an uppercut when Islam shoots. It's easier said than done. Islam couldn't do anything with his takedown in his first fight with Volk. What are you talking about? He clearly won 3 out of the 5 rounds. And one of the rounds he grappled and controlled Volk for an entire, 4th round, I think it was, to win the fight. I mean, clearly he did. And also, he got him down multiple times. What are we talking about? $10? $10 what? Rate my upcoming UFC parlay to win. Marab and Goliath, Aziz, Aspinall, Islam. Not bad. Not bad. I think Oliveira wins. I think Pereira wins. And I think Gane give Aspinall a hard time. Islam is more of a submission threat than Bilal is. Yeah, it's not even close, for sure. How in the blue hell is Mackenzie Jordan fighting for a world title? Well, she's won 2 in a row, and Verna's won 5 in a row. Not over 30 because all the other top 5s already fought for a title. Correct. Yeah, Islam won with his striking. Sure, but the deciding factor is the 4th round. I mean, that's what it is. Islam won the 4th round with his grappling, and then Volk won the 5th round. So it's like if Volk wins the 4th and the 5th, Volk probably wins the fight. But Islam wins the entire 4th round with his grappling. He beat Volk by striking mostly. I mean, let's see. Let me see. That's that one. Here's this one. Okay, per round, Islam was 4 of 9 on his takedowns with over 7.5 minutes of control time. I mean, yeah, he majorly won the rounds, but like the first round, Makhachev gets a takedown, 2 minutes of control time. Second round gets a takedown, about a minute of control time. Third round gets a takedown, less than 40 seconds, but still gets a takedown. Outstrikes him in that round, barely, still does. Fourth round gets a takedown, just under 3.5 minutes of control time. Fifth round, Volkanovski knocks him down and has a minute and 33 seconds of control time, not from a takedown though. So like, he had almost 7 minutes and 40 seconds of control time. So to say he won with his striking, no. 7 minutes and almost 40 seconds is a round and a half. Like that's what that is. That wins him the fight. Aspinall smokes pot. I don't know. Aspinall smokes Gane like John Wick. Hello, he won the first fight with wrestling, guys. He got outstriked by Volk. Boxing defense is on par with most fighters, but his wrestling is far better than them. Yes. He beat Volk via striking? No. Easy work, okay. You really think Charles beats Viziev? He is done, bro. He is just fighting for money now. I mean, I don't know if he gets a title shot again, but he's a better grappler than Rafael Viziev. That's 100% facts. So, John Wick, John Wick. Why is Ragnar speaking in an American accent? I don't even know who that is. Wrong. Islam gets dropped by both JDM and Taporio. They will come down as far worst fall off in UFC history, and still. That doesn't even make sense, but okay. Islam hiding behind Volk doing nothing but maintaining control was pathetic to watch. Depends on your wrestling view. Your view of wrestling, unless you're on top of your opponent striking, the control shouldn't matter, in my opinion. Yeah, but that's a very bad way to look at it. That's very, very fucking bad. Because, like, again, I've been saying this, and I don't know if a lot of people agree with it, but if my game plan is to take you guys down and I take someone down in the octagon, it's not my fucking job to make it exciting. My game plan is to hold you down. My game plan is to have you down. However that is, it is your job to get your ass up. Islam has his back the entire fourth round. And what happened? Volk did nothing. Nothing. He stayed safe. Whether you think he could have done more or not, it doesn't fucking matter. He didn't do anything. That's the truth. And you can't say it's pathetic. That's crazy. You really think Pereira will win next month? I do. Because he is not even training now? Yes, he is. He's acting in a movie or something. He's not even taking it seriously? Yes, he is. That's why you Viking. Appreciate you. Stats do not tell the whole story, my guy. If you watch the fight, Volk was eventually getting more and more confident with his takedown ability. But the plot twist here is Islam won striking exchanges too. Well, that's what I continuously say. Thank you, Blind. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are you talking about, Cash? Jesus. Islam did nothing as well. No submission threat, no strikes. He had 3 minutes and 25 seconds of control time. He landed 19 of 24, but he wasn't threatening with anything. Dude, he has the back with the body triangle in. Like, he's threatening a rear naked choke. That's what that position is. It's on Volk to get out of it. I understand Volk could have got out of it, or like should have attempted more to get out, but you know why he didn't? Because he's worried about the submission. That's the whole point. Because you've watched Damian Maia back in the day, he would get those positions and just ride it out. Because if they make a mistake, you're done. That's why when Damian Maia had Usman started to get his back and the referee separated him, it's like, why the fuck are you separating him? Damian Maia, an incredible grappler, has the Usman's back, and you separate him? I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if it takes the whole goddamn round. It's Damian Maia. There's grappling positions. You have to let play out. Crazy. If Islam beats JDM, then Alex beats Magomed. Okay. Most people don't understand it's mixed martial arts, not boxing or kickboxing. It's MMA. Absolutely. Stupid comments will get you timed out. Yup. Jesus, Cash. See you later. Go away. How do you practically think Pereira and Charles will win the next fight? Are you casual, bud? No, I watch every single fight. I'm not even close to a casual. Honestly, way more diverse than Pereira. How is he more diverse than Pereira when he couldn't take him down with 12 takedown attempts? What are you talking about? I mean, the better striker, like the more, I won't say better because Ankalaev won, but the more well-rounded striker is Alex Pereira. I mean, it's not even close. But the big thing that happened in that fight, one guy threw, the other guy didn't. I mean, that's what happened. Pereira held back, didn't throw a lot, and didn't have a lot of output. Ankalaev had a lot of output, had enough to win the fight. And I think Charles Oliveira is a better grappler. So if he can grapple with Viziev, he can submit him. Yeah. Control time is just a buzzword for crotch sniffers. His own reign is gone. He will never be a champion again, and still. Jesus Christ. Pereira just needs to use his jab more. He won the 5th round and had hard jabs in the last fight. And this fight was and is closer than y'all think. Yeah, the last fight was a lot closer. A lot closer. Crotch sniffers. If you guys don't like wrestling, get the fuck out. Stop watching MMA. Go watch something else. Go watch kickboxing or boxing or something. That's ridiculous. It's not on the guy that's wrestling to be exciting. When we get John Jones versus USADA, well, never. And still the greatest. GOAT. Still. Buzzword. MMA fans are the dumbest sport fans alive, I swear to God. Absolutely agree, Brandon. Appreciate you, buddy. If you guys can, please slap that like button. The point is damage is the first criteria of scoring, then control time, then aggression. Okay, well, if I have your back and you're hitting me with small shots, you're not winning that round. I have your back. I have the dominant position. I have the threat of finishing you. You are not going to finish me at all doing this. Not at all. You're just wasting time. Well-rounded as a striker, so he's not well-rounded, then he simply has experience in MMA as Ankalaev is simple. Chad, that doesn't even make sense. Ankalaev couldn't get a takedown to save his fucking life. And technically, Pereira had a closer takedown succeed landed on Ankalaev than Ankalaev did when he tripped him at the end of the 4th round or something? Come on. But why not look for a submission at least? He was looking for a submission. If Volkanovski makes a mistake or tries to turn into him, he looked for a submission. I mean, that's what happens. It's the same thing that happened with Chimaev. If Dricus is fighting more and trying hard to get out, Chimaev probably finds a submission. So what does Dricus do? He sits and waits. He plays defensively. But in the situation, you did 0 damage and I did the damage. Therefore, the damage outweighs the control time. Not when the control time is me looking for a rear naked choke. He has a body lock. You have to understand grappling. That doesn't mean Volkanovski wins the round. He's in a very bad position. He's in potentially being finished. I mean, no one wins a round doing that. You know? I'm 100% with you, bro, and okay, that's weird. When do you think Hamzat's next fight will be? Next year, March. Are you being paid off by Dagestanis right now or just rage baiting? Because of my speaking and my silence, everyone gets... Okay, are you buzzing? Not. That's fucking weird. No idea, Lolita. I'd say body lock arguably hurts more than those baby punches. Correct. I'm not even saying it's the most exciting thing in the world. I'm just saying he wins the round. He has the back for fucking the entire time. Like if these guys just want to go to decision 8 out of 10 fights, then what's the point if you are trying to finish your opponent? It turns into a fight. No one goes back and watches unless it was a brawl. That's just not true. I don't go back and watch. I go back and watch. One of my favorite fights is Damian Maia Nelson. What's this? Gunnar Nelson. Because to me, it's one of the best grappling fights I've ever seen. Arman Sayukian, Matthias Gamrot. Jesus. A great display of wrestling. I go back and watch that fight all the time. That's just not true. Pereira is good, but dude is going to go to the same way. Okay. So is JJ ever fighting again? I don't know. I hope so. You look like MMA guru, but Dagestani? Nope, sure not. You know, you all right, bro. Your takes sound valid. No, that's fucking weird. Never. As a black belt in judo, do you think a kickboxing on your feet is better of option to try and take an opponent? No. What? Aljo vs. Mobster was also good. Thank you very much. Exactly. 100%. Great display of wrestling. I've watched that fight 3 times. I still think Aljo won. Not even playing. Still thought he won. Unbelievable. Again, if you guys can, slap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. There's a spider web in your beard. Nope, there's not. Good try, though. Good try. Good try. Practice any martial arts? Not anymore. I had an amateur fight years ago. Aljo versus Mavzar was good because they both had great skill, but like Bilal and Gilbert, come on. Okay. Yeah, I thought so too. Already did this. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm Australian too. Islam will have a fight on his hands. Australians are built different. Okay. I don't think it's an easy fight at all. I just think Islam wins. For your Aussie. Hope he does, but the grappling from Islam will be hard. Got no dog in the fight. Hope the Aussies win. Okay. Okay. Dave, really went live from his iPod Touch 2nd gen. I don't know. Those fights were fucking awesome. Wasn't Bilal meant to walk through Jack? No. That doesn't even make sense. Absolutely not. JDM wrestling is better than Volk's, and Volk kept up with Islam. Look what he did in the second fight. No. No, you can't say he did well with wrestling because he had 7 minutes and about 40 seconds of ground control time. And he had 4 out of 9 takedowns. Just, what? Yeah, he did good with the takedowns, sure, but that's also Volkanovski. It's fucking one of the greatest. Nothing screams barn burner more than seeing 2 high. What? Don't watch fighting then. Jesus Christ. I like both JDM and Islam. You shouldn't watch fights. That's a stupid statement. Will Marvin get knocked out before he leaves the promotion? 100% yes. Yes. 100%. It's a stupid statement. That's being like, isn't MMA where guys like hug and they just lay on top of each other? It's like, what a dumb thing to say. Volk's low center of gravity helped him against Islam. Correct? Tanker Jake Tank's a way better boxer, but this is an exhibition. I mean, they're not fighting, so that's just not what they're doing. But Tank is a much better, much more powerful boxer than Jake. You know, the biggest thing for Jake is he's bigger, but it's stupid. This is nothing. Nothing. Like 70-pound difference, yeah, and like 6 inches in height. It's ridiculous. Truly is ridiculous. I can't believe that fight's even fucking happening. I gotta be honest. Can't even believe it's happening. You think Wei Li can have success at 25? Yeah. 100, yeah, absolutely. Zhang Wei Li, yeah. 100%. I think Shevchenko's great, though. Little guy Islam is getting KO'd round 1. That's fucking stupid. JDM doesn't finish really anybody in round number 1. Yes, he has finished somebody in round 1. It's not a lot, though. JDM is not only a bigger but much better striker. They are leagues apart. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry, but Islam knocked out Volk. JDM hasn't knocked out anybody. He barely even hurt Bilal Muhammad, who's a trash striker. What are we talking about? JDM is bigger than Islam too. He is bigger, but the bigger doesn't mean everything. That the fight was a joke. Yeah. What are your hottest takes in MMA right now? Ooh, that Leon Edwards was never that good. Khabib is not a GOAT. Tom Aspinall is not as good as everyone says. I'm not super high on him. We haven't seen anything. Yeah. Francis Ngannou is listed 38. I think he's 43. Okay. 7 days notice, Volk. Correct. Still KO'd him with a thing he's seen from the first fight. JDM grappled out Burns and slept him. What? He out-grappled Burns? No, he didn't. He was getting out-grappled by Burns, reversed the grappling, and then kneed him in the face and finished him. But I'm sorry, if you're in the same positions that you were with Burns and you're in with Islam, Islam submits you. Islam is a very strong man. If he grabs you, you're fighting for your life. Yep. You think Wei Li could be like Pacquiao, like going up in weight successfully? She has short arms. Yeah, I think her strength is going to be a big deal. Tom sucks, okay? Hot take, Ankalaev beats Aspinall? Absolutely not. Aspinall is much more powerful, much more fast. That's one fight no, absolutely not. JDM has 4 first-round finishes since 2022. Excuse me? Excuse me? So we finished Gilbert Burns, Randy Brown, rear naked choke, Danny Roberts, Ramiz Imavov. Okay, so 2023, 2022, and 2022. So in 2020, he hasn't had a finish. He has one in 2 years. One. Pete Rodriguez is not good. Imavov is not good. Imiv is not good. Roberts, not good. Randy Brown, sure, choked him, great. Baziv Hafez, I thought he dominated Hafez. Weird moments with guillotine and all this stuff. Whatever. I stuck Kevin Holland 1, beat JDM, split decision, close fight. Gilbert Burns was getting out-wrestled, out-grappled, outstruck. Maybe not outstruck, but out-grappled for sure. And then right at the end of the round, finds the shot. And then barely hurts Bilal, who's striking with him when he's a chain grappler. And he probably could have done good things against JDM, but he didn't do that. So, he's not a big finisher. And these are the only finishes he has. I'm sorry, but Danny Roberts, Emeev, Pete Rodriguez are not good fighters. They're not good. 20-5 is the most padded 20-5 I've ever seen in my life. So he has one finish in a little over a year. One, because he fought 3 times in 2023 and 1 were finishes. The other ones were decisions. You were saying Khabib is one of the GOATs. He's not one of the GOATs. Captain, what's up? Bilal had good striking against Leon, though. I mean, it's Leon. If you can crowd him and do it, you can land good punches. But he also grappled. And, I mean, if you pressure Leon, Sean Brady looked good against Leon on the feet. Sean Brady is not a good striker. Yeah. Leon's whatever. Do you agree that Topuria sleeps Islam with ease, or you won't even concede that either? With ease is crazy with Islam. No. I think Islam is much bigger, fights really well at distance, very well at distance, and he's a really, really good scrambler into submissions. So no. As a strict believer that a lighter man's skill, Ilya beats Islam, Islam beats Hamza, Hamza beats Big Ink, and Big Ink beats Aspinall. That's ridiculous. I don't agree with that at all. Much stronger. Topuria finishes Islam? I don't think so. What is the topic? UFC France and everything else. Lenient on steroids, or are they out of the discussion for like top 10? I'm lenient. Steroids don't make you a great fighter. We've seen a lot of fighters on steroids lose. So MMA math is stupid. Carlos Kana versus Carlos Prates, Robbie Lawler versus JDM. Ooh, okay. Shit, would that be fun? Let me tell you that. It's like if you put Carlos Kana versus JDM, I think Kana wins because of his combinations and his unorthodox striking. And I like JDM a lot, but again, JDM's not a big finisher. Colostrum, what's up, buddy? Who would win in the scrambles between Islam and Brady? Islam. The only thing that would make those scrambles weird is how big Brady is. But again, Islam is still a better grappler, right? Brady's a better straight wrestler. But Islam's a better grappler. Like that's just what it is. Because like Marcano is a really, really good grappler, and Islam ran through him on the ground, ran through him. Sure, didn't have a ton of time to prepare, but he still did. Hey, what's up? Yo, hear me out. Islam beats Hamzat and Hamzat beats... Dude, we're not doing this again. That's crazy. I think it's going to be a split decision between Islam and JDM. I don't know which way. I don't think it'll be a split. Again, if JDM can be technical and not get himself scrambling on the ground, then he makes the fight fun. But people also forget that Islam is a decent striker as it is too. He has good straights, good head kicks. He do good dirty boxing, and JDM is not a big one-punch your knockout boxer. So, Hamzat is the greatest wrestler in UFC history. I mean, okay. You look like a guy, not at all. He wouldn't have been able to do that to me. Marcano couldn't even beat old man Dariush. You are Islam deluded. Please don't bet on him. You will lose all your money. Okay. Islam via Darce. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. JDM always gets put in those positions, not like submission positions, but in those scrambles where I'm like, can't do that with Islam. Can't do that. Dariush is a very good grappler as well, and that's how he beat Marcano. So, since Aspinall gets hit a lot, what are Derek Lewis's chances against him? 50-50. Sports fan, damn, I can't do anything with my phone when you stream in this format. I'm sorry. JDM is like a bigger Volk, and Volk almost got Islam. No, he didn't. He didn't almost get him, and he is not a bigger Volk. That's ridiculous. Volk is better movement. Volk has better kicks. That's just not true. Steroids don't make the fighter, but they do give you better recovery for training, therefore giving you more time to train during training camp. I personally don't include drug cheats in the top 10. Okay. Okay. I mean, they might do all those things, but I don't give a shit about that because on the cage, it means something. Like, you could be a great training guy and suck in the cage. We hear the stories all the time about fighters who are really good training room, and then they get in the octagon and then they don't listen. Like, I don't give a shit what steroids and all these you're taking. When you get in that cage, we're gonna figure out, can you fight or not. Also, all fighters should have recovery stuff. All fighters should have stuff that heals their body. I just don't give a shit. If that was the case, like I said, Walt Harris would be a fucking goat. Guy has been tested positive for stuff, and he's been suspended 40 years combined. Just my opinion. I mean, I appreciate your opinion. I'm just saying. You look like a guru who took showers. Ooh, let's go. He almost got Islam. Not at all. Volk more skill, way faster, and smaller target. Yes. Shave beard for 100? No. Would you do 50-50, 55, or a cat in the back? That's just what? What? What a weird thing to ask. What a weird thing to ask. Again, super chats in the name of the game. Throw them in. Of course, you get your question read and saved and thanked and all that good stuff. Appreciate you. Again, I will be live this Saturday as well. Boy, I can't wait. $60. What are you talking about, Delita? Now, what's the dumbest take you've ever heard? I once saw a non-MMA fan online say that a 300-pound bodybuilder would beat John Jones in a fight. Yeah, that's wild. The dumbest thing I've heard is people saying, like, "Oh, aren't they just hugging?" Just like, "Oh my God, you're gonna blow my head up." I'm not Khabib, but you can do 60 push-ups for $1. That's stupid. Eating Gary Fraud checks Islam. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Fraud checks? How is he fraud checked at this point? He's a former champion. 60 is fair. Lolita takes it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not shaving my beard. No chance. No chance. Oh yeah, also I have all my playlist is done for UFC France, so check that out as well. I wouldn't say that I would beat a 300-pound bodybuilder because I'm a small dude, but I have a better chance of beating up a bodybuilder than that bodybuilder had a chance to beat John Jones. Correct. Why is this white boy just dropped the N-word? Fuck off. I did not drop that at all. I would never say that, and I never have my entire life. Joseph, what up, buddy? White boy owns you, Flame Wolf. So, appreciate you. Hot take. Armin Sayukin has little chance of beating Ilya. That's not a hot take. And I'm tired of people acting like Armin is Khabib level wrestling and it's close fight. I'm calling an early KO if the fight happens. I agree. Yep, stupid comments get deleted. Appreciate you. That's not a hot take at all. Yeah, not at all. It's a very, very good take. Am I tripping or didn't Roger Jackson just beat you up? You're tripping. Sure as hell wasn't me because he wouldn't have been able to do that. That fucking idiot. That guy is stupid. Raja. Not you, Hamd. Raja. Idiot. He's a Mormon? Okay. How does that to do with anything? Yep. Absolutely, Lolita. Yep. John Dog with the $1. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I will be live my birthday. That is UFC Perth, I believe. I believe that's what that is. It's the Reyes Olberg card. Again, I will be live for that. And that, again, like I said, that is my birthday. Lolita with the $10. I appreciate you. No, dude, John, you're good, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are good, my guy. Yeah, 27th. Yep. Olberg Reyes on my birthday. I will be live for it. Junior Tafa, Ibo Oslin should not be the co-main. That is awful. Just terrible. Joseph Side, glad to see you're well recovered, brother. Appreciate you. Armin literally pulled out of the title fight. Bro, got to protect yourself. Yep. Raja would fuck you up. Absolutely no, he would not. No, he would not. Yeah, Hammond, you were good. It wasn't you she was talking about. Again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Again, we've had a pretty good live streak. Obviously, I believe Friday and Saturday, I don't think I was live. I was live yesterday, but Fridays I'm not able to go live because I have to work. Saturdays I'm always live because of fights. But Monday through Thursday we're always live as well. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Armin agreed to another fight in a tweet, then went back to waiting and, dissing Ilya for another title shot. Makes no sense. It's stupid. Hamzat and Narsadine, I think Hamzat wins. So. Yeah, I think Hamzat beats Narsadine. I don't. The only guy that I think is going to could give Hamzat problems, I think, is Kai. Kaiho. 100%. Yeah. Hamzat Ankalaev, Hamzat still destroys Ankalaev. There's no way Kai wins, though. I'm not saying he does win. I'm saying the only guy that could cause Hamzat some problems and even has a chance to win, because it's not guaranteed that Hamzat wins any fight because it's fighting. But I think Kai is the best grappler in the division that could fight Hamzat. Raja used to only eat vegan foods. Now he will eat whether it's thrown. Jesus. Babo Clat, you can leave then. You keep coming in here and talking. Go away. Hamzat Pereira? Yeah, Hamzat. If he can get Pereira down, which he will. But if he can't get Pereira down, Pereira's winning. We'll go with Imavov, but Sean beat him. Yeah. Armin versus Ilya is going to be a close fight. I don't think so. Armin's strike defense is bad. The fact we could have had GSP versus Silva if Dana would have just gave GSP and Silva proper drug testing, but he didn't back in the day. Still pisses me off, to be honest. But I understand GSP POV since Silva popped. Yeah, I agree 100%. I wish the fight would have happened, but, RDR is the only one who with a chance. No, because RDR cannot go 5 rounds with Hamzat. Kai has better cardio than RDR does. Okay, the best grappler in the middleweight after Hamzat, Fluffy, RDR? Yes. Fluffy is a good pressure fighter with really, really good output. I like Fluffy a lot, but I think he would get beat up in the later rounds by Hamzat. RDR, same thing. Would do well early, but I don't think he would do that for 5 rounds. This man forgot about Fluffy and RDR. No, I didn't. Thank you very much. Know what I'm talking about. Armin got rocked by a Cannon Silva. Correct. Are you getting Paramount subscription? I already have it. Fluffy versus RDR. I like Fluffy. Fluffy has the cardio to give Hamzat problems. I don't think with the type of wrestling that Hamzat does, Fluffy has good cardio, but how long can he deal with that grappling? Because it's go, 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 go. It was only not go, go, go with Dreykus because Dreykus was literally waiting defensively. Just, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to sit here, stay safe, defend, stay safe, defend. Hamza didn't have to do anything. Fluffy is very good, but how long can he deal with that grappling, that type of grappling for 5 rounds? I don't think he can do it for 5 rounds. Hamzat Chimaev is a full of cardio. Have you not seen fight between Dreykus? The fuck are you talking about? Dreykus was gassed. Yeah, but he was gassed quickly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Too much fluffy glaze now. Too much fluffy. Super Clan, you make no sense. You make no sense. Even when Dreykus wasn't gassed, he wasn't able to do anything. Like I said, I think the only person that could threaten is Kyle. Fluffy has been fighting the middleweight division for like 6 years. It's crazy. He's still on a streak. Yeah, that is crazy. Hamzat is not full of cardio. It doesn't take energy to sit on a crucifix for 4 minutes around. That's fair. MMA now, 27. Same as this. Hold on 1 second. Okay. We're good. We're good. No, I'm saying Dreykus was supposed to have better gas tank, but gassed out. Yes. Correct. Not talk about your comment. Yes, I have kids. Yes. Only fighter getting too much glaze right now is Armin. All he did to earn a glaze was stay inactive for 2 years and then becomes Hamzat Waterboy. 96.2 picks of my UFC picks are correct. Okay, congratulations. Nora, what's up? Sup? Congratulations, clan. You want a fucking cookie? Jesus Christ. Congrats. JDM or Islam on November 15th. I like Islam. You bet on the fight? Oh, I don't bet anymore. Oh, I know colostrum. What should Indians do to improve in MMA? Islam, yeah, absolutely, Davey. Got you. Indians should fight someone else, something else to do. Yeah. Yeah. Chinway scammed Dana White. Max or Dustin? Max. What? Yui? That's not cool. We're not doing that. You can get timed out, buddy. See you later. See ya. Bye. Pretty cool beard. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Whenever Dana smiles, his eyes look absolutely black. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that means or anything. Okay. I feel like JDM Islam is a closer fight, to be honest. Islam is good on the outside, but JDM is more rangy. So it comes down to, can JDM stop the takedowns early on, and can he get up when he does get taken down? It's not even just about getting up. It's how does he get up? Because if he's trying to like kick off like he did with Burns, I think Islam puts him in some serious trouble. You might look like Dana if you shave and take his place. No, 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 no. Tim Elliott ruined my 100% pick rate. Yeah. Tim Elliott has the effect on people like that. He was losing, yeah. And then Sakura is just not good. This is the only MMA stream I have seen where the streamer reads all the long messages. I appreciate you. It's what I do over here. It's what I do. No matter how big I get, this is what we do. This is what we do. One of my very few talents. Wrestlers have always dominated strikers in the UFC. Yes. And sure, what's up? What's up? I don't see Islam outstriking JDM on the feet. I don't see JDM going for subs on the ground. I have a feeling a knee down the middle by JDM may some RDR inspiration. Possibly. I got scared of Tim's chin. That's possible. Possible, Husk. Possibly. But again, Islam does have he has a really good left straight. He has a good head kick, obviously. Good body kicks. And it takes 1 second for JDM to overthrow or get too close to him for him chaining some takedowns to get his back. I don't think it's like Islam's going to get it on right away and submit him. I just think as JDM slows down and gets worse defending on the ground, that's when he loses. Maybe an uppercut when Islam going in for a takedown. That's much easier said than done just because of the timing. Gambling addict, what's up? Gamrot versus Hooker is a better example. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Islam needs to go. Needs to go what? Ankalaev versus Tom, fantasy prediction. Tom. Tom's faster, bigger, more power. Yeah, Tom. I'm not even a big Tom guy, but Tom. Islam might win by late round sub? Yes. Gambling addict, congratulations, buddy. Good job. You're gone. You're gone. I think Henry could do pretty good at 115 division. Henry. Who? Cejudo? Hell no. Hell no. No. Henry hoofed. Henry hoofed. But it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. I really do appreciate you guys. 115, Luke like skeleton. Yeah. But I do appreciate you guys. Stay safe. I will be live tomorrow night. As always, subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, but also the physical aspect of the things plays into JDM. It's going to be a bigger come fight day. So the obvious plays a part. Tough one to call, but Twister by JDM, 15 seconds. Falling, piano assist. Okay. Thoughts on King of Streets fighting? I don't watch it. But I do appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Thank you. Watch the playlist. Wakes up early. Okay, Ryan. But I do appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Watch those videos. Comment on them. Let me know if you guys liked it. And